spiritual sister to Kazumi Ninja. Ultra Vortek has many similar problems, but fuck you, I think it's awesome. Also quite a bit more fun. The music hits immediately, going hard as fuck with that MIDI metal soundtrack, and I fucking love it. It's just barely managing to not distort in blasting chugging chords and slap basses. There's some honest to god good riffs, drum patterns, and just interesting 90s alt metal kinda shit, and plenty of cooler, slower doom metalish bits. Interesting little uses of all sorts of instruments, and just some thumping regular EDM chunks too. The overall OST is diverse, and honestly by far the best thing about this game. It's trying so hard for MIDI metal, yet it honestly works. If this was recorded with real guitars and shit, it would sound goddamn great. But it's like someone just wrote a whole metal album, and that metal album just so happened to only come out on Atari Jaguar with a free scuffy fighting game included. Your classic story of evil god wants to apocalypse the shit out of Earth, and so a bunch of rowdy fucks gotta punch the shit out of God and get his Ultra Vortek powers to satisfy their own ends. I don't know, I guess they were just feeling like some deicide that day. This brick menu looks kinda dull in comparison to the actually damn cool hellscapes that serve as background art. Like, check out the character select. This huge demon guy staring down the players like me by the fridge at 3 AM trying to work out which sauce I should chug. That red sky, marble borders, and spiked bulldozer that transitions between screens. And I like the title screen's chrome body hover eye machine that's on the life bars too, watching the fights below. And you've got all your classic Mortal Kombat wannabe characters, presumably lots of the devs and outfits and all that good shit. Rockman, Raiden Man, Slime Man, Rasta Man, Malnourished Ninja Man, Woo Man, Chainsaw Man, and spiky skinless zombie baby bug curl man. And yeah, the backgrounds are sick. I like the Stone Man's totem pole, animal skull hut shrine up in the clouds. Like, that fast moving cloudy background is so relaxing to watch, goddamn. Lucius got some Roman baths, plus the only fatality I could actually pull off. Just uppercut off the bridge and boom. The ones with the monsters and their green goop look so stupid, but the ones with the people are pretty damn brutal, Jesus. Oh, and no, you don't finish him. Oh no, we're a proud annihilation time family. Buzzsaw skeleton dude got that classic hell looking stage. Meat caverns of a sickly fleshy pink, and that hellfire background is fire as hell. Oh yeah, and it's called Hell's Kitchen, so damn, I guess all that anger really got to Gordon Ramsay in the end. Oh well, he deserved it. Fucking gourmet ass cooking fucking bastard. Skullcrusher's got this ruined temple with lilac heavy clouds, and all the washed out trees covered in fog. And the game crashed twice here too, so I guess fuck ancient history, I'm not rendering that shit. Best girl and only girl Volcana has this grungy city shithole, with this homie crunking away, dudes fist bump in the air, a random little gang of scummy characters just standing around and shaking, the motherfucking four-armed lady, and the dude endlessly chugging Red Bull. And yeah, this music slaps. Jaguar is where the real Nirvana fans hang. Dreadlock has the underground subway tunnel, the blue checkerboard floor is in suspiciously good condition, and the dead guy just chilling in front of the advert screen like it killed him. I love Shiny Goop Man and his goopy shiny throne room, the big pulsating eye door and the dragon gargoyles, like a mesh of metal tree roots, and damn, that's some hella waxed floors, my dude. And Goop Man's goop gloops off of him into gloopy globules of goop instead of blood, and I just liked that. So yeah, it's just punch, kick, and quick punch. And like Kazumi, just go for them jump kicks. Now, granted, it's also good to use the regular kicks too for the range. It's definitely a wee bit harder than Kazumi, and plays a lot better, a smoother kind of weight, but yeah, jump kicks or just mash the fast punches and you'll probably win. This reminded me a bit of Battle Monsters on Saturn, and that is a high tier shitty fighting game, so a big compliment. After beating the lineup, you got one last stop in the Blue Mario sewers, and you gotta fight off 5 characters at random, but now this time in shadow form. There's no real difference, they're just a bit harder to see. It's a cool idea though, and decently challenging. way harder than the actual final boss, who's got attacks with good range, but they're all downward aiming, so yeah, just kick him to death in the face. Also, why does he look straight at the camera when tail stabbing, looking at me like, hey, hey? Aye, so just kick him in the face and boom, you saved the Vortek and got the big power. The last level's backdrop is awesome, and I do quite like Snake Man's dragon design. His skull mushroom cloud cavern, like a whole world dying within a cave, that's freaking badass. There's 2 bonus stages behind cheat codes, some dark corridor with harsh spotlights, and this star-filled blood moon desert with that badass ancient tower in the background. Cheat codes are entered through some classic Jaguar cheat code hand twister. There's a super speed mode, one-hit deaths, the ungodly screen flip, and a cheat that unlocks something to do with a Jaguar voice modem? Oh, okay, so yeah, apparently there was another peripheral, kind of like the link cable, that was intended for connecting 2 Jaguars via telephone modem for talking to your homies while playing Jaguar through the phone, basically. Yeah, what? Sure, it was never released, and the secret options in Ultra Vortek is the only known piece of code that exists for the thing, but hey, it was a thing though. It worked. It just never came out. My god, Atari. Y'all gotta learn to curb your ambition. God damn. Anyway, so let's end with a rundown of those badass character endings. Buzzsaw Man uses his big brain juice to somehow make peace with his rival gangs, because I guess he's just a big stinking nerd. Skullkisser takes over his neighbourhoods and now wants to rid the world of those pesky, silly little humans. Rockboy also hates them humans and scares all the other power shifters into doing some anti-human genocides. Not cool, bro. Oh, but don't you worry, our man Mercury, the slime man, doesn't give 2 shits about humans or power shitters, bro. Just fucking took godhood, left those fuckers behind, goddamn Chad. While Lucius out here with the meat hacker homies, just doing some good work, campaigning for human rights. Dreadlock goes around beheading government, okay, that's pretty based. And Volcana proving best girl as she just flexes on the haters and unifies all of monsters and humankind together because, I don't know, she has nice hair or something. Each one ends on this poetic monologue about the good of heroes and the shitty nastiness of the bad guys. So overall, it's yet another janky fighter, but the music slaps and the game as a whole has got some cool focus and ideas. The stages are ominous, the characters are more out there, and the gameplay feels much faster, yet with that same satisfying jank. It's got a style, that chrome stone castles kinda black magic urban occultism style. Very metal. It's no great game, sure, but it's a great bad fighting game, so maybe it's just a good game. And even if just for the music, Ultra Vortek is something I think of as being both ironically and unironically badass.